Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Juggernaut, and these will be my first impressions and my preview of Antihero. So, what is Antihero? Well, let's make a little bit of an intro for the game first. So, it has come out on July 10th on Steam 2017, and it comes out in the midst of a summer drought of video games, where it is difficult to find new titles worthwhile investigating. There are a few exceptions, but mostly there are not that many games getting released, and most of us are playing stuff from a few months ago that we never had the chance to pick up or finish. So, in this time, Antihero emerges, if you will. What is it? Well, it describes itself as an indie strategy game with multiplayer elements, or multiplayer capability, if you will. You have a skirmish mode against the AI, you can go online and battle other players, or you can play through the campaign. I will be showing you the latter of the three. So, it is developed by, well, actually, you know what, instead of just listing all the people, there. It's developed by these people.
Hey, what are we gonna do today then? Yes.
I'm not sure what we're going to do today, voice in the background. Ha! Interesting little song that plays.
Hey, what are we gonna do today then?
Alright. Well, these are the developers. So, let's jump into the campaign then. And I'm going to show you Chapter 2. So, Strange Fellows Society is going to be between myself and one Ligrave, or Ligrave, or whatever. I'm going to play this on normal difficulty. So, what is the game all about, and what is it like? Well, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that this seems like something I would love to play on a tablet or a phone. That doesn't make it any less worthy, if you will, or any less worthwhile your attention, maybe, or something like that. It is a fun little game, and I do quite enjoy it. But I'm just saying that the medium through which I would prefer to enjoy something like this is a tablet or a phone or something like that. Hell, maybe even I guess a laptop would do as good as well. Like, I can imagine myself sitting on the shores of Greece, I guess. Yeah, well, since I'm going there in a few days, yeah, sure, why not? The shores of Greece somewhere, and playing this to the pleasant, you know, wind and sun and tourists all around the crowd and everything. Oh, it's going to be terrible. I'm kidding, obviously, but you know, I can imagine myself playing this like on a bus or somewhere that with a laptop on a bus. Yeah. Shush. You know what I mean, though. Like something like that, more casual gaming environment rather than sitting down on a PC to play this. But you know, the different strokes for different folks, I suppose, of course. So, what is it that you actually do in this game? Enough philosophy. What's the actual substance like? Well, you play everything on this map, right? And what it is essentially the strategy game. You have two moves with your main character, and you can do various things that usually involve burglary and theft, and murder, and assault, and really just not a lot of pleasant things, to be honest. But yeah, basically, you do these various things, and you unlock various items in the tech tree. For example, you unlock stuff with urchins, you unlock daggers and stabby tech and all that stuff. Ultimately, your goal is to achieve more victory points than the enemy. Once done, or once complete, you will be able to move on to the next stage, which is to say you will beat him. You take turns, obviously, one then the other, and yeah, that's about it. I believe there is no way of actually harming your opponent directly, because he seems to retreat or run away to the end of... Alright, attack enemies, earns gold from kills, upgrades abilities with each kill. So, I'd like you to murder him, please. Excellent. +1 damage, +1 gold per kill, +1 damage. Sure, why not? And you can go ahead and scout, I guess, since the game recommends that. Why not?
Got it.
Strange Fellows Club. Fair enough. Infiltrate them for thug and gang upgrades. Fair enough. Okay. But I can recruit another urchin. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Save up our money for the time being. So there you go. You can recruit various different characters through the gold you've stolen from innocent bystanders and houses. You send your agents to different special buildings. These give you bonuses at the end of each turn, and ultimately you try and outsmart your opponent. Basically. So, field victory banner with any combination of victory points, as you can see. So you can get bribes, assassinations, or infiltrate churches for blackmail. There we go, and you need to assassinate her. Unfortunately, it's going to take a bit of doing.
Of course.
There we go, contract complete. So we have 1 victory point. The, I guess, fun thing, interesting thing is the game is over pretty damn quickly. So you do, you know, outthink your opponent, and you do try and beat him in various ways and so on and so forth, obviously, but thing is, all the games are over pretty damn quickly, so as a result, I believe that's a very good thing for the game and the type of target audience it may have, but be that as it may. Does it have a lot of replayability? Well, I would say so, purely on the basis of the fact that you have multiplayer. So you can play this against other people, and naturally no 2 games are going to be the same, more or less. But other than that, give this gold, I guess.
Yes.
But beyond that, also, can I get something more? Huh. Alright, I'll buy that game. You're gonna force me to buy it. Fair enough. And poke the living hell out of you.
Hello. Is that all?
Get out of this place.
Is that all?
Ah, excellent. There you go. So if we can't recruit him, recruit him.
Right away.
Thug cost -1, then I shouldn't have done this, should I have? Probably not. Oh well. Alright, next turn. I believe we need a couple of more urchins to be successful in the long run. Yep. Ow. That wasn't very polite.
I am God. Yeah. Of course.
Now beat the snot out of him. Oh, I feel terrible, to be honest. I guess 1 more eviction. So,
Oi,
3 urchins then. Many of them.
I'm here.
Hmm.
I'm here.
Is that all?
Kill him. Extra money, 1 gold. That is what you consider extra money. Oh dear, dear, dear. Alright, at least we found a bank there. Can we...
I'm here. I'm here.
I can get gold.
What's that?
You have nothing else you can do. You can,
Yeah.
you have no more actions either. So, yeah. Fair enough, I suppose. I'll get another one of these.
Okay.
How you join up there, just not to lose the gang.
Let's go.
Alright. And there you go. I mean, you've basically seen the basic. Idea. Yeah, great sentence. No, but you've seen the basic idea of the game, which is precisely this. And that I feel like there isn't a lot more to say. I'll agree. It does make for somewhat of a bare bones. I forgot he has one attack, not two. I'll agree it makes for somewhat of a bare bones first impressions, fair enough, but, well, so be it, I suppose. There is precious little else I can say, to be honest with you.
On it. Got it.
So, let's burglarize this place.
Go. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
I'll send them in there. Now, Can we get that thing? No. In that case, grab some gold. Gold! Yeah, and next turn. Now we should start to pop off really quickly. Because we have 14 gold, and... Alright. You can evict 3, right? Yeah, you can. Good. You're going to do precisely that. You're going to evict all of them out of there.
I am God.
Yes, I don't particularly care about that. So evict all of them out of there. I just beat up a bunch of street urchins. It's... Look, I don't feel proud either.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't have any more actions, but what we do have is this. And with that done, we can then buy...
Hello.
1, 2,
Hello.
3 street urchins.
I'm on it.
And replace the thing there. Also, remember to attack him. Great.
Let's go.
So we now have control of the bank, and full control of the bank, basically. Yeah. So, we can also burglarize this place. And we can scout over here. More valuable information. And we will need to recruit another one of these guys and have him join up as well. Get the HP back. Okay, moving on then. Money! I like money. Oh, my childhood. At any rate. See what he's gonna do. Don't you dare steal money from me. Huh. Well, he made himself a decent bit of cash. Okay. I'm going to take this city over from you. Bit by bit. So, bang. And then... burgle. This one. And... this one, I guess. A bit of extra gold. A bit of extra gold from here as well. Now you can evict everyone out of there. Bang, 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 bang. And short damage, I suppose, and you can start taking over Totswell. Create lanterns for me. Put in another one. Alright, fair enough. So we now have a steady income of lanterns and of gold. I like how lanterns are used to illuminate your knowledge of things. It's stupid. It's stupidly poetic, is how I'm going to choose to phrase that. Now, we need victory points. Let's go about acquiring said victory points somehow, and I think you actually just made my job easy for me, so... There we go. There's another victory point. We need... but take one more. So we're going to hit him over the head hard, and earn a bunch of money from him as well. We have a fully upgraded gang now, so what can you do? That's, you know, innovative. You can just scout a few places, I suppose. So 3 street urchins, and we can... Well, here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3.
Right away.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
2. And the third one... We have full control, we have blackmail, and we've won, right? Yeah, there you go. So, bit of a lengthy game, but, yeah. I think it basically shows everything there is to show for the campaign. I did it on normal mode, I guess I can try on hard next, or whatever. I'm going to show you skirmish mode as well, so you can pick one of the cities, you can customize your ruler, and customize your rules, and how much things cost, and you can put the difficulty in, and that's it. You can also do hot seat, which is great to see. Nowadays most games don't do this. Same thing there, or you can jump online and play against other players like that. So there you go. Antihero, a small little game to pass the time in these warm summer days in which it has been released. But in all seriousness, a fun little strategy game that I see myself playing occasionally when, I don't know, it's like one of those mobile games, right? Except this one's actually kind of pretty damn good, unlike the vast majority of things on the Google Play Store. So, yeah, there you go. My name is Juggernaut. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video. And that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Take care. Have fun. And bye-bye.